All right. Sound picture good? Just gonna double check. All right. Yeah. Sound picture good? Getting feedback on my phone, so definitely it's good. All right. All right. Let's tag everyone that's in the break. We eating again tonight? We'll see. Yeah, you did pretty good, I must say. That was quite the break for you. You and Bobby. That's it. Everyone else was not so happy. So just gonna start tagging everyone that's in the break, and then we can get started. I know some of you are in here already. Number 7. Yeah. We'll go over the serial numbers in a sec. But yes, those are also there. All right, almost done here, guys. Hey Norman, how's it going? Also with the code with the bounty codes, if you guys want to use them, because I know it's coming up quick. The bounties are almost done. So I know there are a lot of groups and a lot of people that are looking to shore up their bounties, their codes. So if you do want to move those, let me know, and I can help you get the code to whoever you're giving it to or selling it to or stuff like that. So I think I got everyone. There we go. All right. All right. Tagged everyone that's in the break. Also going to put up the YouTube channel. And then we can get started. All right, here's the YouTube channel, just in case. Oh, you're outside, sitting outside. Nice. You're sitting outside smoking a joint, and nice, very nice. Oh no, you managed to get out of the bridge, Ryan. That's a good thing. All right, here we go. All right, just gonna quickly blow my nose. I got a little bit of a head cold, so bear with me on this. All right. Okay, here we go. Here is our case. Here's our case. Sealed inner from the second half of the master. Right there. The serial number for this one is 2085. Let's quickly go over the team list. It is pinned on the chat, but here we go. So Anaheim is the serial filler. Nick's got his Boston Bruins. Sartaj's got the Buffalo Sabres. Flames are a filler. Todd's got the Carolina Hurricanes. Ron's got the Chicago Blackhawks. Colorado's filler this time. Ben's got the Columbus Blue Jackets. Rylan with the Dallas Stars. Ryan Sadler has got the Detroit Red Wings. Joe Chin Yavon has got the Edmonton Oilers. Florida is the serial filler this time. Samuel Bond's got the LA Kings. Norman's got the Minnesota Wild. That should say that is not free. That should say Galaxy Auctions. So I'm just gonna write that down. Don't know why that's missing. There we go. That's Ryan right there. Oh, I see it. It went down here. Interesting. Okay. Nashville serial filler. Jason Barbosa got the New Jersey Devils. Islanders in the filler. Amrick with the New York Rangers. Ottawa's in the filler. Dylan's got the Flyers. Human's got the Penguins. Galaxy Auctions got the San Jose Sharks. Kraken's a filler. Jason Chass has got the Blues. Lightning and Leafs are both filler. Bobby LeBrun's got the Utah Hockey Club this time. Andrew James of the Vancouver Canucks. Dylan's got the Vegas Golden Knights. Ryland's got the Washington Capitals. And Winnipeg is the filler. Here, and speaking of filler, here we go. I did sort them from 1 through 10. So Jason Heflin, spot number 1. Ryland, spot 2. Danny, 3. Ryland, 4. Human, 5. Ryan, 6. Isa, 7. Ryan, 8. Jason, 9. And Ben is 10. So there we go. Just notify the Surrey Rescue. Oh, no. Oh, man. Let's not get to that. Let's not get there. How about that? Let's not get there. All right. So just like last time, any non-numbered serial filler cards, we're going to put it into our, we might need 2 of them. We're going to put it into here. I'll put them face down. So that way, when I go back to it, I just count 1 through 10, 1 through 10. I know I was announcing who gets what card. Sometimes I probably miss a number or whatnot. So just know that everything will be counted accordingly. All right, let's go. Let's get started. I know it's late for people in the East, so let's get started. Yes, I would love to get it out of the way in the first box. Definitely. That's the plan. That is the plan. Empty box. Get it out of the way in the first box so we don't have to deal with it. All right. There are 8 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got our second camera down here. So we're going to move these over to the side. Leave the top one here. We'll start with that one. All right. There we go. And get rid of this dust. All right, guys. Good luck. I know that first half left a lot to be desired. So hopefully this second half, this should be better. But we'll see. Here we go. The magic mullet. Here we go. 3, 4, 3, 8. Good luck. Let's get right to it. Here we go with the cha-cha again. All right. So far, all our autos have been on this side, so we can kind of power through this one. So we got Logan Stankoven for the Dallas Stars, Dylan Larkin for the Detroit Red Wings. Hey, our first Macklin Celebrini, Limited Future Watch Red. There we go. Is that what you meant by getting it out of the way in the first box? I don't think so, but at least we got an insert, a Celebrini insert. Usually it is. I don't want to make guarantees, though. All right, we got Rangers, Panarin and Lafreniere. Rangers are Amrick. Oliver Bjorkstrand as going to spot 1 in the serial filler, going to Jason Heflin. And Elias Sorokin going to spot 2, going to Ryland. We take that. Good start. Yep, we'll take it. Oh, is it? The Michelli's gold mullet. Okay. All right. We got a limited gold Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars. 53 out of 99. 53 out of 99 going to Ryland. Gorgi Romanov for the San Jose Sharks. And a red Tim Stützle, which is a serial filler now with the Ottawa Senators. So that's going to Danny Kohler in spot number 3. sorry, over here, Brandon Boosie, Future Watch Red for the Boston Bruins, going to Nick. We got a Future Watch not signed, going to the Florida Panthers, Patrick Gills, pride of. Might be, I have to go too far. Pride of Chevy Chase, Maryland. Chevy Chase, Maryland, going to spot number 5. Going to who, man? Cale Makar for the Colorado Avalanche. John Tavares for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is a filler. Wow, Leafs and a filler. There we go. That is going to, I believe that's, see, I already lost my count. Going to Ryland. Yeah. No kidding. Dylan Larkin going to Detroit Red Wings, Spectrum FX. Zach Ostachuk going to the serial filler, Ottawa Senators. And Isaiah George, Limited Future Watch Red, also going to the filler. I'm just gonna put him down into here. I won't announce it because I might just end up announcing the wrong names. But pretty much everyone from spots 1 through 10 will be getting cards. We'll be getting inserts. Oh yeah, Colorado is filler. Leafs are filler, yes. Colorado, yeah. See what I mean? All right. There we go. All right. Thanks, Issa. All right, here we go. Speaking of Toronto, Spectrum FX Level 1, Marshall Raffi. That is going to the non-numbered serial filler spots. LA Kings, Kopitar and Kempe going to LA Kings. Connor McDavid going to the Oilers. First auto going to the Dallas Stars. Liam Bichelle, number 168 out of 199. Future Watch auto going to Ryland. Austin Matthews going to the non-numbered serial spot. And Will Smith, Future Watch Red, going to San Jose Sharks. Well, we hit their Reds. So there you go. Was Colorado before Leafs? Okay, yeah. I'll fix that up. Oh, first block. Okay, Ryan, get off the bridge. Yes. 466 out of 999. Macklin, Celebrini. There you go. 466 out of 999. First box. He was requesting it on the first box. Carolina with Scott Morrow. Pasternak with Boston. Oh, do I have a proper one touch to put that in? All right, there we go. There we go. I knew part 2 would be better. Like, if you actually saw how part 1 went, it was god awful. No offense to everyone that hit in that break, because there was 2 people that hit in that break, but it was not good. But there we go. Macklin Celebrini. Woo! Totally redeemed. Well, let's get a Hudson, and then we can totally say it's redeemed, right? Zach Hyman for the Edmonton Oilers, Andrew Kopp for the Detroit Red Wings, and Limited Future Watch Red of Daniil Misiul for the New Jersey Devils. Yeah, That's right. All right. Freshman focus, Declan Carlisle. That is going to the serial filler. Boston Bruins, pageantry, Jeremy Swayman, and a Rasmus Dahlin going to Sartage and the Buffalo Sabres. All right. Pressure is off. First box is done. Thank God. All right, let me just fix this up. I believe you said it was Colorado first before, right? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're back. We're back in the roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, all 10 people got a card. Here you go, Ben. Just to clarify, Ben, this is your card. Declan Carlisle. We are back to spot number 1 in the serial filler. Here we go. Box number 2. Good luck. 2132. Thank God. Thank God it happened in the first box. I am not in the mood to sweat it out till the end. All right, let's see. Let's hope that everyone else can get something good now. Math to Chuck. Here we go. Oilers, McDavid and Draisaitl. Pageantry, Trevor Moore for the LA Kings. Adam Klapka, Limited Future Watch Red, going to spot number 1. Jason Heflin. Jesper Wallstad going to Norman and the Minnesota Wild. Also going to the Wild, Jesper Wallstad, Pageantry. And a Matthew Coronado Limited Red that is going to Ryland, spot number 2. Jackson Blake going to Todd in the Carolina Hurricanes. We got a red Brady Tkachuk that is going to the filler. Am I right? Yep, going to the filler. Danny Kohler, spot number 3. Shakir Mokamadulin, Limited Future Watch Red, going to Ryan. This is going to the filler. Limited Future Watch Blue, 137 out of 399. Jason Poland. Spot number 7, Issa. Mikko Rantanen, that is going to Ryland, spot number 4. Samuel Montembeault, Limited Future Watch Red. Here you go, Issa. Pressure's still on. Okay, fine. Pressure's still on. I understand. All right. Artemi Panarin, Spectrum FX, going to the Rangers, going to Amrick, also going to Amrick, Brendan Othman, and a Gregory Romanov. Future Watch Red. I don't know how to pronounce that first name for some reason. Georgie. I say Greg, it's Georgie. Georgie Romanov. Going to the Hawks, Spectrum FX level 1, Ethan Del Mastro. Going to the Predators, which is serial filler. It's Ryan O'Reilly and Philip Forsberg. And Brad Marchand, Limited Red, Boston Bruins. All right, should be an auto here. There we go. What you want to hit with the Chicago Blackhawks, 246 out of 999. Future Watch auto of Frank Nazar. Nice hit for Ron. Graham Clark for the New Jersey Devils, and a Josh Doan going to Bobby LeBrun. Future Watch Red. There we go. These first 2 boxes already kill the entire first case. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I don't want to drop Celebrini. Here we go. Going to the Calgary Flames. Oh, this is a non-numbered card. I believe this is going to either Human or Ryan. We'll double check. I'll double check right after. But here we go. Going to the non-numbered serial filler card. Let's put that down there first, and then I'll mark it down. Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and a Clayton Keller limited red for the Utah Hockey Club. Collaboration, Scheifele and Kyle Connor. That is going to the serial filler non-numbered spot, or non-numbered pile. Tom Wilson for the Washington Capitals, pageantry. And a Maverick Lamoureux, Future Watch red for the Utah Hockey Club. Last pack. We got a green Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad for the New York Rangers. Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders, which is going to the serial filler. And a Igor Shesterkin limited red for the Rangers. All right, there we go. All right, guys, the pile is still going. I will check at the end of the break where exactly which spot that goes to for the Martin Pospisil auto. Let's move on to box number 3. 3549. 3549. I guess I should have skunked. Then you guys could have came over. Could have had some beers for you. Would have been a nice time. Did I go this side? I think I went that side. Okay. We'll just go with it. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll just go with it. All right. Lucas Rosek. This is an update. Future Watch. Is it an update? Looks, can't really tell. But there you go. Retro Future Watch. Lucas Rosell for the Buffalo Sabres. 329 out of 399. That is going to Buffalo and Sartaj. Dylan Larkin and Lucas Raymond going to Ryan Sadler and the Detroit Red Wings. And a Shane Wright limited red. That will go to the non-numbered serial pile. All right. All right, we'll go back to this side. Yeah, they'll be the Utah Mammoth. That is correct. There's still Utah Hockey Club in this product, though. So I will. I say Mammoth and Hockey Club. I mean, they're both the same. Leon Draisaitl for the Edmonton Oilers. Timo Solani for the Anaheim Ducks. That is going to the serial filler spot. And Ivan Fedotov, limited Future Watch red, going to the Philadelphia Flyers. Would have been a lot of beers. Yeah, I know. I can hang. Crosby and Malkin for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Alex Ovechkin going to Ryland and the Washington Capitals. Thatcher Demko, red. Vancouver Canucks. Watch out. Check out Perfect Match. Oh, God, I got to hit see more. What? I don't know. All right, this is going to the serial filler. We got limited Future Watch blue of Lucas Cormier for the Vegas Golden Knights. 215, 215 out of 399. That is going to Human. Emil Lilleberg going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Non-numbered serial card. And a John Carlson for the Washington Capitals. Red pageantry. And we got a limited Future Watch red of Liam Ogren for Minnesota. Yes. Come on down, Ben. Come on down. I'll be waiting. Hey, speaking of Ben, 311 out of 999, non-auto, Luca Del Bel Beluz. Future watch for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nice hit for Ben. Braden Point. That is going to the non-numbered serial pile along with this one, Andrei Vasilevsky. There we go, Ben. Not the Mathuchuk we're looking for yet, though. You hit a bunch of inserts. Seth Jarvis for the Carolina Hurricanes, Spectrum. Adam Klapka for the Calgary Flames, non-numbered serial pile. And Aku Ratu, limited feature watch red, going to the Utah Hockey Club / Utah Mammoth. There you go. Going to Bobby LeBrun. Nice hit for the LA Kings. Nice auto, too. Number 833 out of 999. Future watch auto of Akil Thomas. Going to Samuel Bond on his way to Alaska. Of course, he hits when he's not around. Murat Kuznetsov for the Minnesota Wild. Brian Halonen, feature watch red for the New Jersey Devils. Nice hit for Sammy. Wow, 3 autos in this box. Going to the Boston Bruins, Sean Thornton, 198 out of 299. Going to Nick Stedman in the Boston Bruins. Curated signatures. Cameron Butler for the Columbus Blue Jackets. William Eklund for the Sharks. Okay. We know we hit the Celebrini. We'll just put that down there. All right. Jason Robertson for the Dallas Stars. Kevin Korchinski for the Chicago Blackhawks. Arshdeep Bains for the Canucks. Devin Cooley. This is going to Chicago. Oh, sorry, it's not Chicago. Calgary. Devin Cooley. So that is going to the non-numbered serial pile. Joshua Roy for the Montreal Canadiens. Cale Makar, which is also going to the non-numbered serial pile right there. And there we go. Box number 3 in the books. Let's go box number 4. There we go. Box number 4. 4047. All right. Wow. Another hit for the non-numbered serial pile. UD Authentics of Paul Cotter. Going to the Vegas Golden Knights. All right. We'll find out at the end of the break which spot that goes to. Nate McKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, also going to the pile here. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Wow, so many inserts in that pack. Cage Goncalves for the Tampa Bay Lightning, going to the pile. Logan Cooley for the Utah Hockey Club, pageantry red. And Nikita Prischapov. There you go. That one is also going to the non-numbered serial pile. Not wrong cutter. And that's Cotter, not Cutter. Limited Future Watch out of 99 going to the Minnesota Wild, Cameron Crotty. 68 out of 99 going to Normand in the Minnesota Wild. Connor Bedard for the Chicago Blackhawks. Nick Schmaltz for Utah. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Spectrum FX. That is going to the serial filler. Bradley Nadeau for the Carolina Hurricanes going to Todd. Cameron Butler, Future Watch Red, going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Gage Goncalves, Spectrum FX Level 1, going to Tampa Bay, non-numbered serial pile. Zach Dean, going to Jason Chassis in the St. Louis Blues. Matthew Barzal Red, also going to the pile. We can take a look at it in a sec. Maybe after the break. Owen Zellweger for the Anaheim Ducks. That is going to the pile. Marc-Andre Fleury for the Minnesota Wild. And Connor Geeky, Limited Future Watch Red, goes to the pile. All right, we should have our auto here. Wow. Okay, he's 2 off. 2 off. I don't know if you guys know this, but he inscribed every single card, but he was actually 2 off. If this was 50 or under, then it would have been right. But that's okay. Going to the Dallas Stars, Logan Stankoven. Going to Ryland. He was going back and forth whether to drop him or not, and sure enough, he decided not to drop him. Wow, this case has been given. Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Drew Commesso for the Chicago Blackhawks. So we hit an inscribe, just the wrong way to inscribe it. But there you go. 52 out of 999. I can't believe he inscribed every single card. Yeah, this second inner has been way better. Call him Stank Oven. I can't believe he inscribed every single card. That's crazy. Okay, screw you, Sean Thornton. Still waiting for your Future Watch auto patch or... Oh, hey! I don't know if Jason Chassis is watching. He's probably going in between me and Human's break. But there you go. Going to the PC. Jake Neighbors, limited auto. Going to Jason Chassis in the St. Louis Blues. Ethan Del Mastro for the Chicago Blackhawks. Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens. There we go. Oven chicken. There you go, Jason. Going straight to the PC. Matthew Barzal going to the pile. Josh Norris also going to the pile. And a Nolan Allen Future Watch Red for Chicago. Let's go, Ollie. Where's your one touch? Oh man, sorry. I'm actually out of. That's the only 35 one touch I got. I got a 55, but then it's going to be moving all over the place. Marshall Raffi for the Toronto Maple Leafs going to the pile. Also going to the pile, Roman Josi Pageantry for the Nashville Predators, and a Marc-Andre Fleury for Minnesota. All right, there you go. All right, we are halfway done. We are going to the second half. Doing really good so far. First half was nice. 33.01. Yeah. Thank God we were able to get this inner back. Thank goodness. All right. Kucherov and Braden Point. That is going to the non-numbered serial pile. Also, this one, Owen Zellweger for the Anaheim Ducks. Oscar Bach for Dallas. Future Watch Red. All right, let's do it. Akil Thomas for the LA Kings. Jake Neighbors going for Jason. And Thomas Novak. Oh, sorry. That is going to our non-numbered serial. All right, this one is numbered 128 out of 399. Future icon of Brendan Brisson for the Vegas Golden Knights. That is going to spot 8. Going to Ryan Klenman, spot number 8. Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers. Don't know why I flipped that because I got to flip this one. Brock Nelson, pageantry red for the New York Islanders. Going to the pile. Jackson Blake, Future Watch red for the Carolina Hurricanes. Is it Rafi? Did I say Rafi? It's a Leaf. I don't like I could care. Going to the Utah Hockey Club, number 993 out of 999. Maximilian Suber. Future Watch, non-auto. Going to Bobby LeBrun. Maximilian Suber. Shakir Mukhamadullin going to the San Jose Sharks. Matt Boldy going to Minnesota. They do. They just haven't come out yet. Sidney Crosby, Spectrum FX for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Landon Slaggert for the Chicago Blackhawks. Bradley Nadeau, Carolina. Marshall Raffi. I'll remember that. Marshall Raffi. Wow. Buffalo doing good for a $25 team. We got a limited auto. Looks like an update of Dylan Cousins. Yep, from 23-24 SP Authentic. Dylan Cousins going to Sartaj. Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield for the Habs, and Roman Yossi going to the pile. All right, should be our next auto. Going to the New York Rangers, 284 out of 999. Brendan Othman. There you go, New York. Amrick, the New York Rangers. Brad Lambert for the Winnipeg Jets. That goes to the pile. Cameron Crotty for the Minnesota Wild. Oh, no. Well, one, that would be cool if we pulled the triple auto. Dude, they even have good players. Yikes. Oh, Sign of the Times? Sign of the Times going to the Rangers. Jody Brazinski. There you go, Amrick. Another hit. Another auto for you in this box. Nikita Kucherov going to the pile. Alex Ovechkin going to the Washington Capitals. Yeah, this one, it's been kind of like certain teams are hitting for sure. Frank Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Edmonton Oilers. Ruslan Ishikov, Future Watch Red, going to the pile. No one has the Islanders. Yeah, well, it certainly showed in the first half how bad the correlation was. Matthews and Marner, that is going to the pile. Logan Stank Oven going to the Dallas Stars. Kevin Korchinski going to Chicago. All right, that was box number 5. Move on to box number 6. Box number 6, 5167. Stank Oven. It actually does feel better to say it. I'm not going to lie. All right, here we go. Flames, Kadri, and Zari. That is going to the pile. Pavel Mintikov, Pageantry, also going to the pile. Justin Brazeau, Boston Bruins. James Malatesta going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Matt Boldy for the Minnesota Wild. Jacob Pelche going to the pile. Calgary Flames. Philip Forsberg going to the pile. Also going to the pile, Sam Reinhart, Florida Panthers. Phil Kemp, Limited Future Watch Red for the Edmonton Oilers. Cutter Gauthier going to the Anaheim Ducks, which is a serial filler. That goes to the pile. We got a Legends Holofoils of Dennis Potvin. 1 per case on this one. This will go to the pile as well. We'll go over it at the end of the break to see who gets it. Connor Bedard, Chicago Blackhawks. William Nylander's Spectrum FX going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Goes to the pile. Matthew Barzal and Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Also goes to the pile. Brendan Scallon, Limited Future Watch Red for the Rangers. Marat Kuznetsov, Spectrum FX Level 2, going to Norman and the Minnesota Wild. Barkov and Verhaeghe for the Florida Panthers. Pile you go. Jeremy Swayman for the Boston Bruins. All right. Nice hit for the LA Kings. We got a horizontal 542 out of 599. Akil Thomas going to the LA Kings. Samuel Bond doubling up on his Thomas. Logan Morrison, focus for the Seattle Kraken. That goes to the pile. Marshall Raffai, Limited Future Watch Red, also goes to the pile. All right. You got a horizontal and a vertical there. There you go. Very nice. Well, we got a third auto in this. We will. Wow. Going to Dylan Callow and the Philadelphia Flyers. Nice retired hit of Ron Hextall. Beautiful auto. Not what you want to, not what you're looking for Philadelphia, but at least you're getting something. Kyle McLean going to the pile. That's going to for the Islanders. Also Kucherov going to the pile. Nice Ron Hextall. It's a nice looking card. 2 more packs in this box. Panarin for the Rangers. Wyatt Johnson for the Dallas Stars. Murat Kuznetsov for the Minnesota Wild. Last pack, box number 6. Gavin Brindley for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Andre Miller for the New York Rangers. And the Oliver Bjorkstrand going to the pile. Pile is a lot bigger this time around than the last break. Also, more teams in the filler. No autos for the Canes yet. No autos yet for the Canes. There we go. From what I remember, at least. All right, box number 7. Still looking for a Future Watch on the patch. I thought this should be at least 1 per master, should it not? Canucks, Hughes and Hronik. Darcy Kemper for the Kings. Alexei Kolosov for the Philadelphia Flyers. Luca Delbel-Beluz for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Lane Hudson, there we go. For the Montreal Canadiens, pageantry. Let's just leave that one up. Leon Draisaitl for the Edmonton Oilers. Like, I don't think we even hit a Lane Hudson in the first half, too, right? Well, that's a good sign. We hit an insert of Celebrini in one box, and then his Future Watch was in there. Maybe it will happen here. Oh, really? No Nadu, eh? You've hit a bunch of, or you did hit a limited Future Watch red of Bradley Nadu. JT Miller for the Canucks. Brian Russ for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Red pageantry. Akil Thomas for the LA Kings. Yep, there's a little one. Oh, we got a Future Watch acetate of Frank Nazar. Nice hit for Ron and the Chicago Blackhawks. There we go. We got Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild. Mason McTavish goes to the pile. There we go. Nice hit. Make sure I get the right top loader for that one. There we go. Ron, if you're watching on YouTube, here you go. Congrats. There we go. We'll bookend in Nazar's. How about that? I hope I'm right. It happened the first box. We'll see what happens here. Tim Stützle for the Ottawa Senators, which is a non-numbered serial filler. Brandon Scallon for the New York Rangers. Maximilian Zuber, Future Watch Red for the Utah Hockey Club. Luca Delbel-Beluz, Spectrum FX Level 2. Going to Ben Donaldson and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Kachuk and Bennett, that is non-numbered serial pile. Nico Hischier going to Jason Barbosa. There you go. We got a Devils card. All right. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Good luck. Going to the Chicago Blackhawks, 950 out of 999. Nolan Allen. There you go, Chicago again. Joshua Roy for the Montreal Canadiens. Future Watch Red of Matt Steinberg. That is going to the pile. Well, Chicago got their fill. Made up for last break with Chicago. All right, next auto. Good luck. Is this non-numbered? Yeah, this is wow. So many non-numbered serial filler cards that are signed. 3 of them now. So we're gonna have to go back and check who goes to what. But there you go. Connor Zari. Calligraphy or chirography. Non-numbered. That is going to the Calgary Flames. That is a non-numbered serial filler. So we will check at the end of the break to make sure we know who gets that card. Matthew Tkachuk for the Florida Panthers also goes to the pile along with Connor Hellebuck. Sorry, Jason. Oh, so sorry, my man. There we go. Another one. Brian Hallinan for the New Jersey Devils. Oh, God. John Tavares, pageantry, goes to the pile. Pride of Chevy Chase, Maryland, Patrick Gills, Future Watch Red. That goes to the pile as well. I will always say the pride of Chevy Chase because it's just crazy that there's someone that was born in a city called Chevy Chase. Zach Dean, freshman focus green for the St. Louis Blues. Moritz Seider, pageantry red. Or not, that's not red, just pageantry for the Detroit Red Wings. Anze Kopitar for the Kings. All right, here we go. Last box. Oh, I feel for you, Ben. I do. We got one more box to go. One more box to go. Good luck. Last box of the break, 52.45. Zachary Balduke for the St. Louis Blues. Wendell Clark, pageantry for the for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That goes to the pile. Colin Graff for the San Jose Sharks. Look it up. Look it up. Chevy Chase, Maryland. The pride of Patrick Gills. Oh, God. Now you're going to make me. It's here, isn't it? Don't worry. I won't screw up the numbering. Just want to show. There it is. I don't know if we can see it. It might be too. I have to bring it back. But if you can look where he's born. Chevy Chase, Maryland. Chevy Chase, Maryland. That's where he was born. No patches in this case. It should be, if it's not here, then yeah, we got screwed over a patch. JT Miller, Brock Besser for the Canucks. Alexander Romanov for the New York Islanders. Also Brock Nelson for the Islanders. Both go to the pile. Wow. See, Samuel, you just gotta go on vacation, not watch at all, and you'll hit. Every time you watch, you're just gonna get skunked. That's just how it goes for you. 160 out of 399. Limited Future Watch Blue. Akil Thomas for the LA Kings. Jack Thompson for the San Jose Sharks. Martin Brodeur for the New Jersey Devils. Andre Lee, also for the Kings. I don't know. I thought it's guaranteed, but I know last year when I opened up a master of the 23-24, we ended up with 2 patches, one in each inner. So I don't know. Who knows with Upper Deck, really? Oh, wrong hab. 367 out of 399. Limited Future Watch Blue of Joshua Roy for the Montreal Canadiens. Jack Hughes for the New Jersey Devils. Devon Taves goes to the pile with Colorado. Oh God. No, I haven't seen a case without one either. So this is interesting. At least we got a Celebrini though. So Alex DeBrincat, Spectrum FX for Detroit. Robertson and Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars. Isaac Poulter, Future Watch Red for the New Jersey Devils. All right, here we go. If there's a patch, it's going to be in here. First pack is usually not an auto. It's usually a Spectrum FX. Last year I did. I haven't seen any this year, but I haven't watched much this year too. This is Spectrum FX Level 1, Jason Poland for the Colorado Avalanche. Goes to the pile. Nikolai Kovalenko goes to the pile. Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, none here. All right, let's see what our auto is. Good luck. It is going to the New York Islanders, which is a serial filler. 524 out of 599. Future Watch horizontal auto of Kyle McLean. Spot number 4 going to Ryland. You get that card. Cale Makar, Devon Taves goes to the pile. Pierre Dubé for the Washington Capitals. Here we go. There's the patch. There's the patch. All right. Good luck, guys. I got to go. I cannot just leave this last because we are doing the serial fill non-numbered. So we're just going to go with it. Good luck. Here we go with the patch. Well, I could take the base in the back out at least. Okay, here we go. Wow. I thought it was Stan COVID, but we'll take this too. Nice patch. 19 out of 100. Going to the Dallas Stars. Maverick Bork, Future Watch auto patch. Very rarely you see a Dallas patch with no green on it, but there is absolutely no green on this. But it's still a 4-color patch. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Ryland. Going back and forth, keeping Dallas. I think he ended up doing really well. There you go. Hey, we got Lane Hudson going to the Montreal Canadiens, and a Wyatt Johnson also going to Dallas. I gotta open it. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Of course. It's not open. All right, there you go, Ryland. At least we got our patch. We only got one patch in this case. At least we got one. Not a bad player. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that one. Let's put it out here. All right, are we going to get a second or third auto? No, it doesn't look like it. Nick Suzuki for the Montreal Canadiens. David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. Frank Nazar for Chicago. Last pack of the break. Here we go. Liam Ogren for the Minnesota Wild. Jack Eichel goes to the pile. And we end off with a Braden Shen limited red for the St. Louis Blues. And there you go, my friends. That is the break. Definitely a better case in this second half than the first. Oh, sorry, Ben. I know. Didn't do well in either case for Columbus. It's hard to hit his. Well, he's the only Columbus guy that signed too, right? Okay, guys, I'm just going to quickly go over this and see who gets the card. All right. We'll all do this together so that there's no mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put that back down, face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to spot number 6. Ryan Klenman. This is yours. Spot number 6. I will sleeve it up, but I'll put it back in the pile. Just so when I do my sorting that we get it all right. That was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Spot 7. Going to Issa Bendick. Spot number 7. There you go, Issa. That was 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1. I think it was just one more auto, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to spot 5. Human was spot number 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one goes to spot number 8. Ryan Klenman. There we go. All autos are accounted for. And all on camera. There we go. The number ones are here because they're already numbered. So they're not going to be like the number ones. Like that one is already numbered. So I don't need to put it in that pile. Right? What's another one that's... Anyways, we'll go through the actual thing. So, and I don't think there's any more autos in here, right? Yeah, no more autos. All right. Okay. I will go through all that later. All right, let's do a quick recap. Here we go. Double check the numbering. I'll double check the numbering too when I go through it. So if I'm off, I'm off. Then I will let the people know how it goes. So here we go. All right, Lane Hudson. We got insert. All right, Kyle McLean. This is going to spot number 4. That is going to Ryland. We got a limited Future Watch Blue of Joshua Roy out of 399. Akil Thomas out of 399 for the LA Kings. Nolan Allen, 950 out of 999 for Chicago. Out of 999, Brendan Offman. Lane Hudson Pageantry. Out of 999, Future Watch Auto of Akil Thomas. And we also have his horizontal out of 599. Sign in Times, Johnny Brzezinski for the New York Rangers. Leon Bichelle, 168 out of 999 for the Dallas Stars. Dylan Cousins for the Buffalo Sabres. Out of 99 non-auto, Maximilian Zuber for Utah. Out of 399, Future Icon of Brendan Brisson. That is going to spot number 8, which is Ryan. Jake Neighbors going to Jason Chassie and his PC. Sean Thornton out of 299 for the Boston Bruins. We got a Future Watch out of 99 non-auto, Cameron Crotty for the Wild. We have a Future Watch red of Macklin Celebrini. Out of 399, limited Future Watch blue of Jason Poland for the Colorado Avalanche. Out of 999, non-auto of Luca Del Bel Beluz for the Columbus Blue Jackets. 215 out of 399, Future Watch blue of Lucas Cormier going to spot 5, going to Human. Going to the Buffalo Sabres out of 399, we have a retro Future Watch of Lucas Rosek. We have a limited Jake Ottinger, 53 out of 99 for the Dallas Stars. The pride of Chevy Chase, Maryland, Patrick Gills, Future Watch out of 99. That one is going to spot number 5. Also going to who, man? All right. Let's start with Ron Hextall for the Philadelphia Flyers. Sorry, Dylan, could not get you a Michkov, unfortunately. You did get that other one in that green out of 199, but no auto. We got a Frank Nazar, 246 out of 999. Future Watch for the Chicago Blackhawks. Also for Chicago Blackhawks, Frank Nazar, Future Watch acetate. Congrats to Chicago. 2 hits for Dallas. First, we got a Future Watch auto patch, 19 out of 100. Is it one off his jersey number? Is he number 20? Yeah, he's number 20, eh? One off his jersey. Oh, no, 22. Never mind. 19 out of 100 going to the Dallas Stars, Maverick Bork. 52 out of 99. Future Watch accidentally inscribed Logan Stankoven. Yeah, he is fine with his Future Watch. I know, right? With his jersey number, the Hudson. Yeah, he's fine. And here we go. Last but not least, actually came in the first box. Macklin Celebrini, 466 out of 999. I will check offline here, Ryan. I'll take pictures for you, and we'll go over how the condition is. So I'll message you right after I go offline. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping me fill this up. Probably our next case will be Clear Cut, which is in 2 weeks. Next week is Team Canada. Thinking I might do a box or two, maybe an alphabet break or a pack break. But the next one up will be Clear Cut in 2 weeks. So look out for that in the page. Thanks again, guys, for filling this up. I really appreciate all you guys for your support. And we will talk to you later. All right. Peace.